It's just a public service announcement, sponsored by Just Blaze and the good folks at Rockefeller Records.
It is with the utmost pride and sincerity that I present this recording as a living testament and regulation of history in the making during our generation.
With this, I represent the idea of transcendence. This is the sun door through which the soul goes, burning out all temporality into eternal life. The ideas that are represented here, the grades of ideas, are what enforce this circle. And when the persona system is enforced by the society, there will be a socially, locally conditioned anima-animus system also. Now there are two kinds of mythology. There's what is called the right-hand path, the mythology of the village compound that keeps you fixed in the context of your world. And you grow up here, you live as expected, you live a dignified, successful, and in a rich society, a richly developed life. On the other hand, you may flip out. You may have the feeling of incongruities here. This doesn't go with me. And then you move out. You move out into a realm of danger. This is known as the left-hand path. You follow the way of your own bliss. And you are in a realm for which there are no rules. And since your bliss is not mine, you don't know where you're going. Here you will live a life of danger, creativity, perhaps not a respected life, but certainly an interesting one. And these are the two choices. And there are mythologies for both. There's the right-hand mythology, which is local to each culture. And then there is what I would call the general mythology of the hero journey, the night sea journey, the hero quest, where the individual is going to bring forth in his life something that was never beheld before, namely the fulfillment in time and space of his own potentialities, which are peculiar to himself.
I talked with several of you, and we asked each other a lot of questions. I asked you questions, you asked me questions, and an idea for a song started brewing then. And since I saw you last Saturday, I wrote this song. And I just finished writing this song, the fourth or fifth rewrite this morning, so that's why I've got to have the cards to remind myself of what the words are, the last version I wrote. This song is a very personal thing, I suppose you might say, but it's the way I feel about a lot of things. This song is called The Man in Black. Well, you wonder why I always dress in black, why you never see bright colors on my back, and why does my appearance always have a somber tone? Well, there's a reason for the things that I have on. I wear the black for the poor and the beaten down, living in the hopeless, hungry side of town. And I wear it for the prisoner who has long paid for his crime, but still is there because he's a victim of the time. I wear the black for those who've never read or listened to the words that Jesus said about the road to happiness through love and charity. Why, you'd think he's talking straight to you and me. Well, we're doing mighty fine, I do suppose, in our streak of lightning cars and fancy clothes. But just so we're reminded of the ones who are held back, up front there ought to be a man in black. I wear it for the sick and lonely old, for the reckless ones whose bad trip left them cold, I wear the black in mourning for the lives that could have been. Each week we lose 100 fine young men. And yes, I wear it for the thousands who have died, believing that the Lord was on their side. And I wear it for another 100,000 who have died, believing that we all were on their side. Well, there's things that never will be right, I know, and things need changing everywhere you go. But till we start to make a move, to make a few things right, you'll never see me wear a suit of white. I'd love to wear a rainbow every day, to tell the world that everything's okay. But maybe I can carry off a little darkness on my back till things are brighter. I'm the man in black. Thank you very much.
Making a pallet on the floor, it's a blues type, but it ain't a blues.
It kind of came before the blues.
Uh-huh. Because now the first blues I heard picked was a blues my brother used to pick in E. I'm going down to the river to jump and drown. I thought about the woman I love and I turn around.
Want to sing that for us?
Well, I'm going to sing this pallet on the floor.
Now, when did you hear that? When did you hear that first? When did you play it first?
What, doing a pallet on the floor?
Yeah.
When I first started picking guitar, it's about the first and second thing one I learned.
How old were you then?
About 4 years old.
You were playing guitar at 4 years old?
I started playing out with my brothers when I sailed. Out to Cooper's Wells and all over places.
Well, how could you hold a guitar when you were 3 years old?
I held it.
Show us how you did it and play it, pallet on the floor.
I'd put it on the floor down there, sit on the floor and let this part hold down there, and I'd sit here and pick. I couldn't sit up on a chair and pick it till I learned how to put a string around it. See, in them days, they didn't have no cables or nothing for a guitar, no cases. You had to carry them on with a string around your neck. Now, here go that pallet on the floor. Oh, make me down a pallet on your floor. Just make me down a pallet on your floor. Just make me down a pallet on your floor. Oh, make it so your man'll never know. Don't ever drive a strange man from your door. Don't ever drive a strange man from your door. Don't ever drive a stranger from your door. He may be your best friend, you don't know. Just take one pillow off your feather bed. Just take one pillow off your feather bed. Just take one pillow off your feather bed and put it on your loving daddy's head. He's a country man and he just done moved to town. He's a country man and he just done moved to town. He's a country man, he just done moved to town. He done sold his cotton, now he's walking round. Just make him down a pallet on your floor. Just make him down a pallet on your floor. Just make him down a pallet on your floor and send him back to the field so he can raise some more. baby, just make me down a pallet on your floor.
Let me tell you this, the older you do get, the more rules are gonna try to get you to follow. You just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I-N.
I already feel face. And where I come from, we work hard and grind and hustle all day. Yes, we do. There comes a time at night where we get to play. And we're smiling, laughing, jumping, clapping, yelling, hollering, just feeling great. I just want to stay high with you. So don't question my state of mind. I'm doing wonderful, just fine, thank you.